Hi, Alan Cowgill here, and I'm excited about a Saturday workshop with you folks from 11 to 5, and it will rock. I had so much money one August, I couldn't spend it all, and I talked about it in the evening meeting. Maybe you didn't see that, but you want to pay attention to the upcoming workshop because I'm going to give you step by step by step how I pulled it off. I'm going to also show you how to buy 5 to 7 properties per month. I have a technique. I will give you the step by step by step program on how to do that, and it is very simple and extremely powerful. Also, I'm going to talk about my path to wealth. What happened to me was I had in my head exactly how to take a potential private lender all the way down to the closing table, but then I realized that I could chart this out for folks. And so I have a roadmap on how to get people to the closing table. Plus, you will learn my compelling scripts. Some of them are just one-liners, but they're very powerful. How would you like to double your money? If somebody says, I'm going to give you $250,000, I'm going to give you the words to say to double the money for that. You don't want to miss that. And you'll also learn that you have your real estate funding out of order, and that might just shock you. You might think you're doing everything right, but there's actually a better way, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. In fact, it'll rock your socks off when you hear it. And it's also very simple. Look, I'll cover compliance information too. I had an SEC attorney that I hired to research my state. My state's Ohio, and I wanted to know if there was any rules. And when he got done, he said, yeah, there's some rules, but they aren't tough. And so then what he did was I hired him to research your state and the rest of the United States and Canada. And when it got done, he called me up and he said, hey, I want to thank you. I said, why is that? And he said, well, I'm moving into my new house and you just paid for my house. Now, that's not what you want to hear from anybody, but it gives you an indication of the moral obligation and dedication I have to you to get the facts. And so you want to show up where I can share with you this really powerful and important information. Look, I'll cover some gold nuggets. In fact, I'll cover a ton of them, which will help build a foundation that you can use, obviously, after the event. I cover a point after point after point, and it helps you understand how easy it is to get private money. And I also get your questions answered. I'll take a break halfway through the day, and you can pound me with questions, and then I'll hang around afterwards and do the same. Okay, so I want to make sure when you walk out the door, I have every question answered. Look, I'll show you how to avoid the following commonly used types of financing, like banks and lines of credit and hard money lenders. And I'm sure that's what you're doing now, but there's a lot better way. You can eliminate all this junk here. Long waits for approvals with banks and hard money lenders. High cost for interest. High closing costs. Padded fees. Having to follow their rules. Look, you get to set the rules with private money. And it is so amazing when you do that. You got balloon payments with banks and origination and compliance fees, and that's sick. That's ugly. Let's get rid of all that. In fact, I've got another chart just like that I didn't want to waste the time on because I knew you'd get the point right here. Imagine all those things there melting away, and you use private money to fund your deals. Here we go. November the 4th from 10:30 to 5. You see that green button down there? Let's click on that right now so I know that you're coming. Let's get registered on this. And I don't want you to miss out. Look, don't be the person there where you haven't shown up, okay? So, show up, and this thing is going to rock to your wealth.